What up, y'all? I'm trying to put myself in a position where I can do these videos. We're real busy right now. Yaira #1 campaign launched. I'm stoked to hit $1 million in 24 hours. Riververse.com/Yaira if you want some more information on that. But, okay, today we're going to watch the video together. I've actually already seen it. Full transparency there. But I do want to talk about some of these concepts. Now, to set the scene here, this is Dani Lalanders, who is, I guess I'm misgendering her because she apparently is non-binary, whatever that means there. Works with Cliffhanger as a developer. And when she was managing, I guess, this other team for an indie gaming company, she had something interesting to say about the team that they are running. I'm going to go over here. We're going to play this real quick. Let's listen in.
I have a team of 21 right now for Validate. It's a pretty big team. It's a crazy big team for indie games. But who is your team? Validate has a team of mostly all people of color. We have no white people on our team. I did that because I wanted to create a safe environment. And I know the best way for an environment to be safe is to be around people who are just like me.
Okay. That has nothing to do with whether or not your environment is safe. If you actually really want to start talking about demographics, let's not go there. Let's say this. The woman just flat out said, look, there's no people of no white people that work for them. And there can be a lack of diversity for sure in a given affair. And it could still be based on merit. But that's not what she's explaining or she's going to explain here. This is why I say don't get caught up in all of that diversity nonsense and trying to meet quotas. That has nothing to do with developing games. It has nothing to do with whether or not your product is going to be better. It's a side effect, right? But this person is saying that they don't have white people because they want to create a safe environment. That was the first claim that they made.
And I'm not saying that white people in the industry are creating unsafe environments.
That's quite literally what you said. So we got a contradictory statement, like right after another.
I'm not saying that. That is not what I'm saying. I am saying that sometimes it is hard to work with white people because they think that something made okay, but it was really a microaggression. And no one wants to deal with that while they're trying to make a game that they love.
Okay, that's a fake term. Doesn't really mean anything. Microaggression goes from saying they create a safe environment. They're trying to create a safe environment so they don't have white people. Then saying that they're not saying that white people create an unsafe environment and then going right back. So back to back, contradictory statements. They're going right back to saying, well, they don't really create a safe environment. Now, look, I say this, as the owner of a company myself, whatever diversity or lack thereof is all voluntarily arrived because we all share a common goal here. And what your race particularly is irrelevant to that, completely irrelevant to what it is that we are trying to do here at our company. I get people who are going to be the best for the job that's the best available to myself. And you think that gaming companies would do the same, but apparently not, because she's saying that they manage this big team here for a developer, and she's saying that she's going out of the way to make sure that there's no white people that are included. Now, yes, is that discriminatory? Absolutely. Is that racist by textbook definition? For sure. I mean, you're applying a set of traits and attributes to someone based solely on their race. Again, how you feel about that, it really isn't important to what I'm speaking about in this video. What's more important is, dude, you're making video games. And you kind of alluded to that, obviously, at the end because, hey, we want to have fun and making a game you love. But what does any of this nonsense and microaggressions have to do with making a game? Nothing. This person just has a policy that is self-imposed. It is really kind of racist. Her business. Just own up to it. Just say that that's what it is that you are. And yeah, we can sit up here and talk all day about, well, if the shoe was on the other foot, people would be feeling some kind of way. For sure they would. We all know that. But you got to remember, particularly the leftists in various industries do not care about being hypocrites by any means. That doesn't matter to them. It's just intriguing, though, that so many people have taken it upon themselves, or companies have taken it upon themselves, to have these sort of self-imposed rules. And then something comes out and they're like, well, maybe it's seen as favorable, unfavorable, however, of course, people are going to feel some kind of way about a product it is that you're putting out. So I'm not saying that people are going to unanimously like something or unanimously despise something. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is you're setting yourself up for failure by having these ridiculous restrictions. So it's not only that you are, because you said people that look like me, so I'm assuming that the whole team is full of, I guess, black people, right? Again, if it's voluntarily arrived, nothing wrong with that. But that's not what you said. You didn't say it was voluntarily arrived. Instead, you were like, well, yeah, we do it because of microaggressions. I mean, whatever, lady. Whatever. Thanks for watching. Be sure to head over to Rippaverse.com to check out our comic book company. We have books, plenty of merchandise, and even some glorious animations from Rippaverse Studios. Next up, possibly our most anticipated book thus far, Yaira.